The Mining Affected Communities United in Action says it is considering taking legal action against government for the inhumane treatment of illegal miners at the old Stilfontein in Stilfontein in the northwest. More than 1,000 miners have resurfaced since police operations was launched to force miners out of the shaft. For more on this, we are now joined by Meshack Mbangula, who is the National Coordinator for MACUA. Meshack, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for making time for us. Tell us, how different is this application that you want to bring against the state to the one that is already before the courts? And we understand that the matter will be heard tomorrow. It has been brought by one of the organizations, the Society for the Protection of Our Constitution. How different is your application?
Well, we believe that is everyone got the right, to stay silent or to get the right to lawyers.
Yeah.
And if anyone is arrested, doesn't mean you don't have a right to food or water or better environment in that regard. But we see the government itself, the whole body that have to carry the law, but they're breaking the law by saying these people don't have the right to food, to water, and that itself, it's killing people. So the government is killing people. Then in that regard, we believe that is they have broken the law, and we need to take them, to sue them to court, to say, look, even if you go to prison, you'll find prisoners having 3 meals a day and sleeping, very well. But in this case, something else is done. And what we're saying is that it's not only these guys who believe they're doing illegal things, but we have white elites mines that are commercial mines but don't have licenses, and nothing is happening to those people because the so-called parliamentarians, they benefit from these monies that they get from these people having luxurious houses, cars and everything. But in this case, we believe these people have the right to work because unemployment rate is very high in South Africa. And this sector, if transformed, can create a lot of jobs. Based on such, we believe that the government is doing what they did in Marikana. And now the same thing they've shown that they don't care about people. It's not government for the people, by the people, and for the people. But it's in terms of irony, it's different.
Yeah. So what will you be asking the court for? What is it that you're seeking? What relief is it that you're seeking?
Sorry?
What relief is it that you'll be seeking from your application that you'll be bringing before the court?
Well, it's constitutionally, it's breaking the law of people's rights, violation of rights.
Yeah, which aspect of that?
I can't hear you.
Which aspect of the constitutional rights that are being infringed is it that you're going to be putting before the court?
I mean, even the right to, a good environment, because those people that in the environment they're in now, it's very dangerous. And they believe that they don't want to come out, but all along we've been helping them to come out. But the government is blocking them to come out. And that environment they're in without food, without water, it's very dangerous. So they need to come out of that environment so that we can preserve life. But the government instead wants to kill them.
Yeah. So are you going to go ahead with this application, even though SAPS, which is a representative of the state, has changed its tactic, that they've now set up a task team to help some of those mine workers out of the mine shaft?
We will definitely go ahead because some of the people are already dead. On Wednesday, one person was taken out already, passed away. So we believe that law was broken, violation of rights of people is already broken. So we'll continue, and even with the people that are coming out, are very dehydrated and are sick. So, and some of them are hurt already. That means it's because it's their action that caused all those damages. So based on that, we'll have to continue with the court. The task team might even take longer, and more people might even die, because if you talk of task team, people who are going to rescue people, they're going to take over about 2 weeks or a week to do that. And we believe the work that we are doing of volunteering, taking out people, it's already happening.
Yeah.
And how long is that going to take him to do the work?
Yeah, so over the weekend, there was that interim order that was handed down following the application of the Society for the Protection of Our Constitution. And Judge Brenda Newkircher said this, that any miners trapped in the mine shaft shall be permitted to exit. No non-emergency personnel may enter the mine shaft. What's your take on this? Because it essentially means that the community members that have been assisting to try and get some of these mine workers out are not permitted to do so according to this court order.
You see, when we talk about the people who are criminals, we have 6,000 abandoned mines. That means those mines, people came in and mined and left those mines without rehabilitating them. And they left those people without any skills, but mining skills only. And now if poverty kicks in, and you know what skills do you have, and you know those shafts are left in there, you will go down there. But what we are saying is the government have to start with those people who came in here and open up shafts without closing them, and give that land should have been used for other
Sure,
sectors.
but Meshack, you're not answering my question. My question is in relation to the court order. So community members have been assisting to try and get those...
Can you raise your voice, please?
Okay. So I'm saying that community members have been assisting to try and get some of those alleged illegal miners out of the mine shaft. So according to the order that was handed down, the interim order that was handed down over the weekend, the judge there said that no non-emergency personnel may enter the mine shaft. What's your take on that particular order, which essentially means that these community members that have been assisting are barred from continuing to assist to try and get those mine workers out?
Well, when you have to save people's life, you will do away with whatever laws came in, because the police that are there don't know about mining, and the rest has been taking on for 3 months. People are down there, and already people that are dead. We have constitution, we have laws in South Africa which are not applied, they're not used. So in this case, why should we follow that law when people are dying there? That the people are sitting in the offices writing laws that don't preserve people's life. We're not going to listen to a law when we can't be able ourselves to save people's lives. If it comes to a push where they take us to jail, it's fine, but we won't listen to them. We'll go down and save the people's life.
Against this interim court order?
Exactly.
Well, you will be going to a court as well to apply in an application, you say, to ensure that the mine workers or the alleged illegal mine workers' rights are not infringed. And then the court is going to hand down an order. Don't you think that that order must be respected?
You see, what happened is, in this case, we doing what they are doing, writing laws that they don't implement. And now at this stage, they are themselves breaking the law of people's right of allowing people to come out and live, to preserve life. They are themselves, in both ways, making sure people are dying there. Not allowing people to save people's lives, not allowing people to come out of the hole, and that all, whatever they're doing, is against people's lives. So we're not going to come in there and say, the government, the court says this, because they don't care about people. We will do as we feel. If we have to be taken to jail, it's fine.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Meshack Mbangula is the National Coordinator of the Mining Affected Communities United in Action. They say that they will also be bringing an application before the court. Tomorrow, we understand the Society for Protection of Our Constitution, their matter will be heard following that interim order that was handed down over the weekend.